Hello, 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 beautiful souls. I hope you had a beautiful day. I am coming to you live today to give you my personal testimony. So, recently I was invited to speak at a health and wellness fair, and the feedback from my speech was so overwhelming that I felt called to share it on a public forum. So I realize that I often speak about my wisdom and my knowledge, but I haven't really been as outspoken about my backstory. So I wanted to share that with you right now, if you don't mind. So if you're hopping on, please say hello. Thank you so much for joining me. So to know me now is to know my light. But light is born from the darkness. And I have overcome a lifetime of darkness. Sexual assault, teen pregnancy, jail, substance abuse, domestic violence, death, chronic illness, fraud, theft, physical assault, unemployment, and financial ruin. I've overcome all of that. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, born and raised. When I left the city in 2008, they were number one in the country for murder, teen pregnancy, heroin, and AIDS. And sadly, my hometown, known as Charm City, continues to suffer from violent crime, poverty, racism, and substance abuse. Baltimore is a really hard city, and I was a really tough girl. I became a product of my environment. I was a little thug, hanging out with gangbangers and drug dealers. I've lived through a lot of trauma and challenges. I've seen a lot of shit, especially on the streets of Baltimore. But I overcame. And when a person is only used to the darkness, they must gradually become accustomed to the light. Without darkness, there can be no light. We are made from both light and the dark. You cannot have one without the other. The darkness is not to make you miserable. The pain is to make you more aware. So when you're more aware, the misery disappears. So please allow me to introduce myself if you don't already know me. You may not know where my backstory came from. So my name is Luna Moons. I'm the founder of Luna Health LLC. It's my mission to empower others to take control of their health. My personal health journey is what inspired me to form the company Luna Moonworks, to provide holistic and metaphysical practices to achieve optimal well-being. About 5 years ago, I was too sick to get out of bed. I was experiencing chronic muscle and joint pain, fatigue, dizziness, hot flashes, inflammation, migraines, brain fog, severe weight loss, anxiety, and depression. After countless office visits to the doctors, many different types of doctors, lab work, blood work, tests, prescription medicines, and even IV infusion, I still never received a diagnosis. I was raised in a really conservative family with traditional beliefs that you go to school, you go to work, you raise a family, you pay your bills, and you go to the doctor and you take your medicine until you die. And I had worked in the medical field my whole life, but modern medicine failed me. So I turned to a holistic approach, even though I was really skeptical. I found a naturopath, and at that very first appointment, I finally found hope. Dr. Melanie Holman, she's a doctor of chiropractic, is a holistic healthcare practitioner. Dr. Holman believes that understanding yourself at a deeper level, such as your belief systems and how you got to where you are crucial to optimal health and well-being. Dr. Holman did a pre-screening test on me using bioenergy testing and CRA, which is contact reflex analysis. In the most basic terms, she did an energy scan. Physical ailments can usually begin from an internal source, such as our emotions and our belief systems. And 98% of all physical complaints can be tracked back to an energetic imbalance that stems from an emotional trauma or belief system. The goal is to track back to where the illness began and allow the healing to occur at the source of the issue. So if you'd like some more information on Dr. Holman, you can go to her website, centerforhealthyhealing.com. Once we began clearing my repressed emotions and stored trauma, I began to notice improvements in my health. It became so clear to me that stress literally makes us sick. I began alternative therapies like acupuncture, lymphatic massage, sensory deprivation tank, and past life regression. I started guided meditation morning and night to reduce stress. I joined a yoga class and practiced twice a day. Yoga cleanses the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system drains fluid called lymph that has leaked out of the blood vessels into the muscles and the tissues, and it empties it back into the bloodstream via the lymph nodes. The lymph fluid carries the waste products and bacteria that has been destroyed back into the bloodstream. The liver or kidneys then remove them from the blood. So yoga practice pumps fresh blood and oxygen into the bloodstream and organs, removing the old blood carrying the toxins. This can reduce inflammation, lower your blood pressure, regulate blood sugar, balance your metabolism, and boost immunity. So the detox process can sometimes cause you to feel worse before you feel better, and that was the case with me. But I still had fleeting moments where I had glimpses of hope because I felt stronger and had more energy than I had ever had in years. But life got in the way, but I always kept going back to yoga. On the mat is where I can get back to me and the truth of who I am at my core. So I changed my diet. I began taking supplements. I stopped using harsh chemicals and soaps. I completely changed my lifestyle. It was the most challenging time of my life. I went down the rabbit hole of contradicting information on wellness. We can get lost in what society tells us is healthy. Doctors say to take medicine, nutritionists say to take supplements, vegans say not to eat meat, trainers say to go to the gym. Everyone has an opinion on health and wellness. So it's important to maintain a physical, healthy body, but we're missing the most important factor in wellness, and that is the mind. So the mind is powerful. We literally create our reality with the power of thought. You change your thoughts, you change your reality. Your body believes what you tell it. Feed it negativity, get back illness. Speak of disease, you become the disease. You get back what you put in, and these are the laws of the universe. It is really that simple, but it is not that easy. The goal is to identify your soul, your true life's purpose. Deprogram yourself from the conditioning that we are fed, that we are sick. Change your words, change your life. We are healthy. We are whole. We are complete. We are at peace. We are love. Train the mind and the body will follow. Holistic practices like yoga, meditation, and positive affirmations can help to discipline the mind. This is why it became my mission to share these practices with others. My goal is to teach you how to take control of your health. I offer over a dozen different services to heal the mind, the body, and the soul. But unlike a doctor, the goal with my services is to teach you the tools to heal yourself. I offer belly dance classes to boost self-confidence and reduce stress. It helps with muscle toning, strength, conditioning, balance. It improves your posture. It's really good for childbirth, pre, post, during, and it's a really fun way to lose weight. It's a safe workout and fun for all ages. My first instructor was 75, and she was living with Parkinson's disease, and she survived to the ripe old age of 95. And she credits belly dance for her health. The movements of belly dance tap into your Kundalini energy, and this creates a spiritual connection to the source energy. I also offer Yoga Flow, which is a combination of mindful breathing, stretching, and yoga. And it creates mental clarity and it can relieve chronic stress patterns. Excuse me. You're going to relax your mind and you're going to increase body awareness. But unlike traditional yoga, where you hold postures or asanas for 90 seconds, my class is a flow, so I call it moving meditation. I also offer guided meditation. This is the practice of detaching from our thoughts. When we become aware of a thought, we can observe it. Once we are able to watch our thoughts, we can control the mind, and this leads to inner peace. Energy clearing removes blocked energy that's stored in the chakra system, which causes illness in that part of the body. Shifting this energy can regulate the body's processes. I offer that as well. I call it chakra energy clearing. And then tarot readings will give you insight on your current path and advice to move forward on your journey in alignment with your highest self. The tarot can give you answers that you are seeking regarding love, money, career, relationships, family. I am a channel for source, and the cards are never wrong. Just ask my clients. I also offer astrology profiles. These identify your unique character traits. You can receive a complete natal chart, which is a blueprint for your personality, an ancient zodiac chart to determine your personality based off of Chinese astrology, and I'll also include lucky symbols like gemstones, flowers, the elements, and the days of the week according to your astrological sign. I also offer a numerology report. This is a full picture of who you are at your core, your mission, your challenges, and your purpose. The letters of your name and the date of birth are an ancient way of discovering your purpose, and your life path number will give you a clear picture of your mission and your challenges here on Earth during this lifetime. I also offer past life readings. These explore your past lives and retrieve information from the Akashic records, and they can help to discover how it's influencing you today. It can clear karma. It can also be linked to some health concerns in this lifetime. And then I also offer University. This is a school for enlightenment. It transforms your unconscious patterns to awaken to your divinity. It's a one-stop resource for everything you need for your spiritual awakening. Classes include ego death, shadow work, inner child healing, manifestation, and so much more. And I also curate art, music, and poetry showcases in Southwest Florida. The mission of Luna Moonworks is to provide local artists with a platform to express their creativity. So I'm available for hosting, an MC, marketing, promotion, event planning and coordination, and artist management, because I love the arts. Art is therapy. I love when artists collab and cross genres because I believe in unity. Through music and the arts, we can cross the boundaries of culture, social status, economic status, race, sex, and age. We gain an understanding of what life is like for the other people in the world. The arts are an opportunity to look outside of yourself and be of service to others. My events are different from any other because they're a variety show, bringing together art and music from all genres. And I have a vision where the community comes together to support the local artists, the musicians, and small businesses. Because I believe when we all come together in the name of love, we all rise together. We can save the world. All it takes is love. So go to my website for more information on my services, www.lunamoonswithaz.com. I post a lot of performance videos and pictures, collective tarot readings, and advice and guidance. So make sure you're following me on all platforms. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And it's at Luna Moonworks with a Z at the end. Like DreamWorks, we make the dream work. So if this message has inspired you, please drop a comment letting me know what touched you the most. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends. We can truly heal the world, and it starts with ourselves. I love you all, and thank you so much for joining me on Luna Talks. Namaste.